Hello and welcome in to another edition of Matlock's Everything's Pokemon Crystal Clear Nuzlocke. I'm your host Matlock's as always, and let's see where we left off on the last episode. It's clearly night. It's been about a week. I know I say this a lot. It's been about a week since I recorded. I promise I do plan on recording more often. Maybe not in this series, but once me and my girlfriend find our new place to live, it'll be a lot easier. Right now, our situation's kind of complicated. We're pretty much just living in a room. So and I don't really like to record with her around, so I wait until she's at work, since we have conflicting schedules on some days. Not really. I just work when she's sleeping. But in the mornings, like when I get off work, like today I actually didn't have to work, so I'm actually recording around the same time I would, but I didn't actually have to work today. But it makes for a good time for me to record a couple of episodes and play for a little bit. So, long story short, I do plan on recording more in the future. But right now, this is just a start. See what happens. But I also was very busy last week. I did have the wedding on Saturday. Two of my best friends got married. It was a great wedding. We had a blast. Just a great time. Ended up with like a tailgate in the party where everybody was... It doesn't matter. There was a lot going on. We're lucky that the cops weren't involved. But it was great. I got to marry them. I officiated. My speech was apparently good. I was shaking like a tree or a leaf on a tree, and my voice came out really well though. But I definitely was shaking a little bit, so that's a little embarrassing, but I think it did really, really well. But I was really nervous for the two. They cried while I was speaking, but it was still beautiful. So that's kind of where I've been the last week or so. I did just upload a video right before this, so I think episode 8 just got uploaded, and I think that this one is episode 11 or 12. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to so far. Before this, last night I actually was kind of looking around. What did I do? I hopped in to check something, I feel. Oh, I had to go take a screenshot, and then I looked at the team, and I decided to train up a little bit. I think Hudson was at 46, now he's at 47. Everybody else is up to 46, Jeffrey, Mojito, Troutsy, and Hooters, and then the newest member of the team, Mysterio, the Hunter, is at level 45. Mysterio knows Shadow Ball. I taught that by TM. Came in pretty handy when I started challenging Morty's gym against the lower level 25 Ghastlies and Haunters. Was able to train up pretty quickly. Jeffrey actually learned Mega Kick, which I got rid of Foresight for, just because we don't ever really use Foresight, and, I mean, I don't know, Mega Kick probably will never come in handy. That's not true. Normal type move, if we ever have to fight a flying type with Jeffrey, that'll probably come in pretty handy. So we'll keep that in mind. Other than that, I don't think anybody else learned anything. Oops. Nope, don't want to fly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody else learned anything. We'll find out, though. I'm pretty positive. So, on the last episode, remember that we fought Faulkner up in Violet City up there. And we came down through this route here. Which, that's the route I'm pretty sure we actually caught Mysterio. And we left off right before this cave. So, let's go ahead and head into Union Cave. First encounter. Let's catch something new, hopefully. Geodude. Okay. Very common in this game. Let's see. Now, I know something funny about this cave. Oh! Maybe not. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the way that I'm facing right now, there's usually, like, an area where you can go and there's some stairs you can go down. And if you go on the right time, or the right time of the week, I think it's, like, Friday or something, there's a Lapras there that you can encounter. But I guess that's not in this game. So this cave might be a lot shorter than I was expecting, because I was going to go check that out, and I mean, we don't have Surf. That's a big problem. But adding Mysterio to the team is not a permanent thing. I just figured I needed something to just have. It's not that hard for me to train up, so like, I don't want to have just the Gengar necessarily. I kind of like having new, interesting Pokemon, and Gengar's kind of overplayed and overpowered, so we'll see what happens. Alright, let's see. You're headed to Azalea, are you? Let my Pokemon see if you're good enough to battle. Alright, well, we battled a lot of people before we got to this guy, but this guy's apparently going to determine whether or not we're good enough to battle. So this is exciting. Hiker Russell. Graveler. That's why I switched out Jeffrey to the front. I figured we'd be fighting a lot of rock types, and instead of using Troutsy, I figure Jeffrey is definitely someone we want to get a lot of levels to. Or not. We just want to get experience. It seems like it's harder to get Jeffrey experience than it is to get Troutsy experience. Troutsy could take on water types, ground types, rock types. The whole shebango. But yeah, the wedding this weekend was unbelievable. We made a lot of good memories. The after party was great and missed. Just an absolute blast. I'm excited. And also, my best friend actually proposed to his girlfriend during the reception, or the reception's after, right? I think that, yeah. Whatever after the wedding, when everybody's just hanging out, having a great time, he proposed to his girlfriend. It was actually kind of funny. They were all secluded on the balcony, as me and two of my other friends were walking by, and my other friend pointed up, and he was like, "Matt, look at that." And I was like, "Oh." And then I actually shouted at him, because it looked like they were having a romantic moment, and I guess I'm a jackass. And I shouted at him. I was like, "Hey, Matt!" Tried to get his attention, and it worked. Little did I know, about 10 minutes later, I was sitting down with my two friends, and then he comes up and he pulls me aside, and I'm like, "Oh man, he's gonna lecture me and be disappointed. He's just gonna be like, wow, why would you do that? That's so embarrassing. Can you please not do that?" But no, he told me that he'd actually just proposed to her, and she had said yes and asked me to be his best man. So, just an awesome weekend. Now we have another wedding to look forward to, but that also puts the pressure on me. I mean, I've been dating my girlfriend for 8 years now. We've lived together for, I mean, off and on once because she moved back from college, but for about 4 years, I'd say. And we're looking for a new house right now, so I need to just get on it and just ask her to marry me, I suppose. But I don't know. I mean, I want to. We'll see. Like, I will. But now that we have this wedding coming up, so I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe this summer, getting married in 2020, this coming summer, would be pretty cool, I think. Be an easy way to remember how long you've been married. If it's 2056, we've been married for 36 years. Easy peasy. So I think that would be pretty neat. Maybe we can have 2 weddings this summer. We'll see. I'm going to start looking for a ring. But you don't want to hear about all that. I just kind of wanted to let you in a little bit on what my life is kind of like right now. Oh no, self-destruct. Self-destruct. Why is explosion and self-destruct so OP in this generation? I feel like I don't fear it as much in the newer generations, which actually I've been thinking about recently. No, probably not Mysterio. There's a lot of rock types here. We'll just switch to Troutsy. But I've been thinking about it recently. I know that I can get Game Boy Advance games to work on my computer. Ooh, there's the ladder. I think now we can definitely get down there. Yeah, here we go. But I definitely want to play newer generation games on my PC. Well, it's not really a PC, it's just a laptop, so there's not a lot of processing power. And I'm not really in the market to buy a PC anytime soon. So, kind of in a situation here. I roam far and wide in search of Pokemon. Are you looking for Pokemon too? Then you're my collecting rival. Alright. Pokemaniac? Larry. Wow, this is too good. There's this guy at work named Larry. He's a mechanic. He's not bad at what he does, but he's part of the group that doesn't really see eye to eye with my group very much. We call him Toothless because he's missing some teeth. Well, no, we call him Night Fury, so if you want to connect those dots. Honestly, he's not the worst guy in the world. Has the biggest neck I've ever seen. Ugh, my poor Pokemon. I probably sound like a real jerk. We don't call it to him to his face. Alright, I'm done talking about it. Okay, there we go. Wooper, that's something I haven't seen yet. Let's go ahead and put it to sleep, and I don't think I should wrap it. Let's see what happens when I throw a Great Ball at it first. Wooper's pretty cool, and Wooper could be my surfer. Interesting. Because we're going to have to put somebody out so that we can... Ooh, I just had a great idea. Okay, come on. You gots to be kidding me. So my great idea is, because we are going to have to put somebody out, because I remember on the last episode I decided we were going to stop using Fly on episode. I did use Fly to fly from gym to gym to train up the Pokemon team, but I think that's okay. Okay. A mucus membrane covers its body. Touching it barehanded will cause a shooting pain. Aww. I'm gonna name him Alexi. Again, from Stranger Things, which it's already been weeks since Stranger Things. But I'm still really, really on that show. Because, or I'm naming him Alexi because the Alexi in the show liked Whoppers, and Whooper's name is Whopper. Or, no. You get it. But what I was saying is, we are going to have to probably stop flying. I've been flying in between episodes, which I don't think is too big of a deal. But, on camera, no flying will be allowed, so I think that getting Alexi there, it's going to call him Whopper, getting Alexi there is going to be perfect for when we go challenge Jasmine. Alright, we got Swift as a TM. Because he's going to resist Steel-type moves very, very well. And also, I'm very scared of those Steel-type moves. So, and then we can use his surfing ability to cross over to all of us, or to, what was this? To get back over, it's just next defend, I'm probably just going to pass on it. But we can use his surfing abilities to get back to Cianwood if we really wanted to. So I think the Lapras is down that corridor there. But we don't really have a surfer with us. If it's light, a cave isn't scary. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. Interesting. So I've been feeling actually really, really nostalgic recently, within the last week or so, for my old college town. Excuse me. I hope I'm not getting sick. But I've been feeling really, really nostalgic. And seeing a Ninetales here was the exact opposite of what I was thinking we'd be running into. But like I was saying, I've been feeling really, really nostalgic for my old college town. I actually moved back 6 months ago. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm almost going on the year anniversary of when I left my college apartment that I had stayed for 3 years, which I absolutely loved that place. It was really hard to leave. So yeah, definitely feeling really nostalgic. I think what's happening is we're getting closer and closer to fall, which is awesome. You know, it's funny. My favorite season just depends on what season's coming up next. Like, I love summer when it's spring, and I love fall when it's starting to become late summer. And then I love winter when it's starting to become that bleh kind of late fall nastiness, when it's just like, alright, I kind of wouldn't mind it to snow and just get it over with already, that kind of thing. But with fall comes a lot of my favorite things, like football, the weather, Halloween, my girlfriend's birthday's in fall, just the overall atmosphere. And also, I'm really excited for the scary movies this fall. I know at Comic-Con this week they just released the trailer for It, Part 2. That is going to be awesome, and for the first time in a long time, I'm going to be able to go watch that with some of my friends that I haven't been able to live in the same area with for a long time. So I remember me and my best friend Matt, the one that just got engaged, huge, he just loves to go see scary movies in the theaters. Like, I remember when we saw Paranormal Activity together, it was just great. So yeah, you know, I'm just getting a little nostalgic for this time of year. I really want to try to find a place because I want to enjoy this time of year. So I finally got through that cave. It was much bigger than I'd expected. I got too tired to explore the whole thing, so I came outside. It wasn't that big. Oh, didn't see this coming. I came through the tunnel, but I still have plenty of energy left. And what's that on the bottom of the screen? It almost looks like a Whooper. Hiker Anthony wants to battle. Hiker Anthony sent out Graveler. So yeah, no, I want to buy a house, but I mean, I also am tired of our living situation at the moment. But it's nice for saving money, if you know what I mean. So, we'll see, you know. Could just try to rent a cheap apartment for a little while. But who knows. Alright, Machoke. So I think on this episode, I don't think I've actually gone over it yet. But the plan was to get through Union Cave. Then our next stop is going to be the Slowpoke Well. Which I don't know if there's really going to be anything in the Slowpoke Well. And then to challenge Bugsy. And to see how far we can get after that. If we're going to try to make it through the Azalea Forest. Or the Elix Forest. I think I've done that like at least 3 times now. The Elix Forest. Get up to Goldenrod. Which we've already explored Goldenrod. So maybe we can try to wait. Whoa, you've got more zip than me. Then we could try to maybe wait. I don't think the bug catching contest today. It's actually Monday. So. Huh? A wild Wooper appeared. This is weird. What is this? What is this? Oh, Pokemon Kid. Whoa. Muddy. Pidgeot. Whoa. Level 40 Pidgeot. Okay. That was weird. Wing attack. But yeah, I think I might have said this in an earlier episode, or maybe I didn't. But I'm going to start trying to challenge these random trainers that we find every once in a while. And that's part of the reason why I flew back to New Bark Town, is so that I could walk through and try to not miss any of these trainers. I want to talk to everybody, and that's when I think the game will be complete, is when I've beaten the Elite Four. We're not going to die, right? Faster than I am. Whew. When I've beaten the Elite Four, and pretty much when I can say that I've explored the entire area. I have heard that if you complete the Pokedex, something special happens, so we'll see. Maybe that'll be something on my own. I'll make a small video for if something happens at the end, because it shouldn't be too hard with a speed up button to collect all the Pokemon in this, or at least get them in the Pokedex, because I think all of the starter Pokemon we've at least gotten in the Pokedex, so I don't know. Alright, Crobat. Shiny Crobat. Shiny Crobat. I do like the use of shinies in this game. I'm surprised we haven't found one yet. Let's see, I'm actually excited. I've been so spoiled the last 2 weeks. Taking off the actual weekend, and then just coming back for one day for my weekend. I actually have a sit-down tomorrow with one of my mentors to try to pass one of the sections that I need to pass to get a promotion. It'll be number 2 out of 8. So, slowly moving ahead. Trying to learn Explosion. Powerful move, but no good for us. That'd be a hell of a sacrifice move. I would just be worried about misclicking, because we have misclicked in this game so far. Ooh, a Feraligatr. Let's go ahead and send out Troutsy again. You know, I was really thinking about sending out Jeffrey, but no need to get too cute with it. Alright. That should do a lot of damage. I don't know if it'll take it out, because Feraligatr can be a little bulky. Yeah. Just that general water bulk. I do like that Feraligatr sprite. Pretty cool. The first starter Pokemon I ever had. Actually, no. I played Yellow before I played Silver. But Silver was my next game, and I did choose Totodile. And Totodile is one of my favorite starters, if not my favorite. I think he's actually in my logo right now. Alright, Quagsire will just stay in with Troutsy. I love the animation of his hands. Why are you so mean? This kid's actually really good for his age. Not bad at all. But yeah, Comic-Con's going on right now. I've been trying to keep updated with it. Like I said, we've had a really busy weekend, so I haven't been able to just kick back and kind of do the things that I want to do as much. Please leave me alone. But I did see that the MCU... Fine, take it. 3 rare candies! Oh yeah! But I did see the MCU release the details about Phase 4. My parents bought me this costume to blend in, so the Woopers would stop attacking me. I'm trying to act like them. That's cute. We did talk to this guy, yeah. So now we just gotta kind of wait until our repel wears off. But yeah, MCU Phase 4 released the details of it. Pretty cool. I guess the thing that I was really excited for is that they're doing a 4th Thor movie. Excited for that. The Doctor Strange, it's like Enter the Multiverse or something. That sounds fun. And just overall, I'm really excited for the MCU. I didn't see anything about the Fantastic Four or Wolverine quite yet, but I am expecting it. Okay, we don't have a Zubat yet. Perfect. Put it to sleep. Excuse me. Yeah, I really hope I'm not getting sick. But we'll see. I gotta start, now that the wedding's over, I gotta start focusing on one of my other big hobbies, probably my second biggest hobby. Fantasy football. If not my first biggest hobby, my largest hobby. But the NFL training camp season's about to start. Once August hits, that's when preseason starts, and then it's about a month away, and we got to get our draft going in about just under a month now, so I need to definitely get on that. So, ugh. Zubat, why are you so hard to catch? Let's just see if this works. It's not asleep, I know, but it's solo leveled. I don't think I can hit it with anything, so I guess I might as well just try to hit it with another sleep powder. It's too bad that I can't poison it. Ugh. Watch Troutsy lose to a level 6 Zubat. Zubat! I love saying that. Crobat would be cool, but we have a Noctowl already, and there will be plenty of opportunities to use a Zubat, considering how common it is in other games. Let's see. This should do it. Got a good feeling. Ugh, come on. Let's see. Where we got 6 and 5. Right on, there we go. Okay. Crobat. During the day, it gathers with others and hangs from the ceilings of old buildings and caves. Creepy. Let's name it Spooky Time. That'll fit. Just because we've been talking about Halloween coming. No, we really haven't. But we've been talking about fall. And when I think fall, I think Halloween, I think Spooky Time. And I know that that's a meme that floats around about let's get spooky, even though it's middle of July right now. So, right on. Okay, let's go ahead and head to Azalea. Slowpoke. I think we have enough health. Yawn. I think we have enough health to just go ahead and go into the Slowpoke well. To try to catch something here, but I mean, I really don't know if there's... Okay, there's got to be something that we can use. Let's see. Let's see. We have 8 rare candies, which is awesome. We need to get rid of that max revive. We could probably use 2 potions. Okay, easy peasy. Found a super potion in return, so I think that's a good deal. Oh, we don't have strength. Okay, so that was a quick little tour because we need strength surf to do anything there. And like I said, I think we could maybe catch a Slowpoke, but not positive. The Slowpoke have returned. Knowing them, they could have just been goofing off somewhere. This guy's a real goof. Pokemart, probably fine for right now, even though I know we're running low on Pokeballs. Azalea Town, where people and Pokemon live in happy harmony. Happy harmony. Oop. Do you know about apricorns? Crack one open, hollow it out, and fit it with a special device. Then you can catch Pokemon with it. Before Pokeballs were invented, everyone used apricorns. Bill's PC can store up to 20 Pokemon per box. We gotta be getting close to that limit. Do your Pokemon know HM moves? Those moves can be used even if your Pokemon has fainted. Just imagining you floating across the ocean on a fainted, in this case, dead Pokemon is quite disturbing. Did you come to get Kurt to make some balls? A lot of people just say that. Charcoal kiln. I love my Farfetch'd. Without it, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. That doesn't make any sense at all, but that's alright. Hey, you've got some experience. Here, take this HM. Alright, we finally got cut. Man, cut's so bad though. But it could help us get to places. Next time we come across a tree that we might want to cut, I'm gonna maybe have to use it. Want a sample of our firework? I don't know if that's what he said. This is charcoal that I made. Fire-type Pokemon would be happy to hold that. Okay, I definitely want that. Okay, we're gonna go to the mart real fast. Clear up some space. I wish Kurt would make some of his custom balls for me. A great ball is better for catching Pokemon than a Pokeball, but Kurt's might be better sometimes. Yeah, only sometimes. Very conditional. We'd like to buy... I know that... Oh, whoa. Hold on. We'd like to sell first. Okay. I'm just acting like an idiot. There we go. Okay. We'll sell this X-Attack for cheap. And this X-Attack for cheap. This Max Revive for 2,000. That's not bad. Man, okay, we'll sell these 2 Poison Cure Berries for 10. That's a lot. This Ice Berry for 5. This Burnt Berry. How much can I get a Thick Club for? Because I don't think I'm going to use a Cubone. Only 250. Forget it. Let's just do it. Oh, I think I sold something other than an Ice Berry. Hopefully it wasn't anything too important. I'll have to watch that back. But what do you have, sir? You have Charcoal, Mystic Water, Miracle Seed, Magnet. Silver Powder, Sharp Beak, Spell Tag, Pink Bow, Metal Powder, Bright Powder, Dragon Fang, and then just everything else. So I'd like to buy some more Great Balls. Let's buy 10 more. And I'm thinking that we're probably... Ooh. How much... Wait, is this... Powers up Ghost type? Yeah, let's go ahead and get this for Mysterio. Could get Sharp Beak for Hooters. And a Miracle Seed for Troutsy. That's awesome. Okay. Who's actually holding things, though? Excuse me. Give this to Hooters. Troutsy is holding something. Let's see, can we give it to him? Or do we have to take that first? Oh, I'm an idiot. Whoopsie. Alright. Excuse me, sir. But I was just here, and I actually don't need this Miracle Seed. Half price only. Gosh dang it. That's just too bad for me, I guess. Okay. I went to the Pokemon Center. Let's go visit Kirk. Kurt? Kurt, I make Pokeballs from apricorns. Collect them from trees and bring them to me. I'll make balls out of them. Dad's home. He even brought a bunch of stuff with him from Sylph to sell. I'm so happy. How you doing? I'm back home from Sylph. Since they let me keep any Pokeballs that fall off the assembly line, I'll sell them to you for cheap. Plus, any spares that my old man makes, too, pass the time. Oh, cool. Alright, well, I don't want to fill my bag with too much, so we'll just remember that this guy's here when we run out of balls next time and take advantage. The Charcoal Man's Pokemon can cut down trees. They cut down most of the trees in Elix Forest that were blocking the path to Goldenrod City. Okay, guys. Well, with that said, I think it's time to take on the gym. So, obviously, we have a real advantage here with Hudson, and then we, of course, have Hooters waiting in the wing. Mojito will not be terrible. Mysterio wouldn't be terrible. Troutsy is meh, and Jeffrey isn't going to be able to hit very hard, except for with Mega Kick now. So, it's going to have to be Hudson and Hooters, primarily. Amy, hi! Are you challenging the leader? No way. Okay. I guess we're not. I was planning on it, but I guess we're not. Twins Amy and May. I get it, because their names are both spelled with the same 3 letters. Want to battle. Let in. Level 46. Be really helpful if we had Lady. Because I'm actually a little worried. Yeah. Sunflora has been awfully common in gyms that I'm not expecting it in necessarily, so this will be a great time to send in Troutsy. Hit it with a Sludge Bomb, and then we can go back into Hudson. So this will be our 10th gym badge. Oh, we don't have Sludge... I don't know why I was thinking we had Sludge Bomb on Troutsy. Well, because it makes sense, so let's just try to get it with a... Yeah, because this isn't going to hurt. I mean, we could switch out into Venomoth or Mojito. Yeah, because that's not going to hit very hard against Mojito, and I honestly just want to get this battle done. There's Mojito. Mothra, the Mojito. Petal Dance. Alright, let's hit it with a Sludge Bomb. Yes! Easy enough. So we're going on at least 20-something minutes here. So I really don't think that the bug catching contest is today, and I'm scared to reset the clock because I don't want to lose the progress in this game. You know, we've come so far. It'd be a real shame if it just stopped. And I don't know if I would actually go through and that'd be hard though, because I really do want to finish this game. I'm having a great time with it. But I'm pretty sure my last save file was from a while ago, which, you know, now that I'm saying out loud, I think the answer's clear. I just need to make a new save file. But yeah, knock on wood that none of that'll happen. Rock throw. Gonna get him good. You know what I was thinking the other day? I wouldn't mind doing... Oh, jump bluff, great. I wouldn't mind doing a... Oh, and I did it again! Okay, that's fine. Unless it knows a flying type move. But I wouldn't mind doing a Nuzlocke, like a traditional Nuzlocke. And I'm just saying, the most traditional as traditional gets, where on the first route, if you catch a Rattata, and on the second route, your first encounter is a Rattata, looks like you have 2 Rattata. I think that'd be interesting, just because, I mean, I love Dupe's Claws, but I haven't really seen anybody do a traditional Nuzlocke in a while, and, you know, maybe on your end, you're thinking, man, this is a terrible idea. But I think it could be quite interesting. Maybe I'll try to do it with just a regular game, like I mean a regular game. Well, yeah, like not a modded game, you know. That's what I was trying to say. So let's keep wrapping it. I mean, I guess I could probably just go back into Mojito again, because I don't think it has a flying type attack, which is good. Jump left would be a lot scarier if it did at this point in time. Because my team ain't very good against flying types. But lucky for us, none of the remaining gym leaders are flying type specialists. I mean, the only gym leaders we have left in the Johto region are going to be Bugsy, Claire, and Jasmine. So I gotta start figuring out how the hell we're gonna take care of Claire. And this Jumpluff stayed for entirely way too long. Glad to see it go. Ariados. Alright, we'll just go back into our boy, Rock Hudson. The Dreamboat. I don't know why this... Well, I guess maybe. Rock Hudson's from old-timey. I think he's from, like, the 50s or 60s or whatever. And the reason that this is reminding me is because I remember a few weeks at E3, they announced a remaster version of Destroy All Humans. Now, I don't know if you know that game, but if you don't, go watch some playthroughs of it. It's an amazing game. It was for the PS2. It came out with a second one, and honestly, you play the alien. You're the alien. You're the anti-hero. Not even an anti-hero, really. You're just a villain. To humankind, at least. But I have a fascination with all things alien and things like that, so it was definitely one of my favorite games. And the most recent I played, it was about 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, during the fall. And it's still just as good, so I'm excited to see the new ones. Oh, double goodness! Alright. We'll battle all the trainers here. My Pokemon are all grown up. So, I gotta start thinking about what Bugsy's gonna have. He's definitely gonna have a Heracross, which is okay, because we'll just send out Hooters. Other than that, he'll have a Scyther, which I hope isn't a Scizor, but if it's a Scizor, Hudson's perfect to take it on still. Perhaps he'll have a Pinsir. Let's go for a Fire Blast now. Whoa, look at the eyes on that Parasect. I never noticed that. If you haven't read the Pokédex entries for Parasect, it's a good read. Oh, that was actually kind of risky, because it probably had like a Giga Drain, which could have killed me. And Yanma. I don't think Bugsy will have a Yanma. But he could. Maybe have a Fortress also. But still, just having those Bug Steel types is definitely not a disadvantage for Rock Hudson. Okay. Sergi. Bug Pokemon evolve young, so they get stronger that much faster. So I wonder if this guy's going to have the Butterfree and Beedrills. I imagine... Okay, 4 Pokemon. There's Beedrill. Let's hit it with an Earthquake, why not? Agility, so he can die faster. Alright, critical hit. Don't know if it was necessary, but it's always helpful. And I don't hate that Rock Hudson's up to level 49 now. Definitely a big help. Pinsir. Okay, Pinsir probably has a fighting type move. So we'll switch out into... Oof. Hooters. I have a feeling Pinsir probably knows, like, I don't know if Brick Break's a thing here, I don't think it is. But like Karate Chop or Reversal or... I don't think Cross Chop. Harden. Might just have to poison it. Ooh, doggy. How do these work? How does this work? I want to say if I'm higher level, it can't one-hit KO me, but I'm not sure. So I don't want to switch into Hudson and lose him immediately because we will lose this gym. Okay. And I was willing to bank that it was going to miss. Submission. There's the fighting type move that I thought might come. So, okay, we need to watch out for Pinsir. Gosh dang it. That is not the thing that you want to see. Man. We'll just stay in and just fly it again. That's scary. I really hope he doesn't have a Pinsir now. pursuit. Alright, we'll just hit it with a Steel Wing and should be good to go. And then one more Pokemon, and I think then after this there's one more trainer before we challenge Bugsy, but man, now I'm really worried about that Guillotine. We're gonna have to get something out. We can't mess around with Pinsir. I feel like this Beedrill was weaker than the last one, so this should take it out. No problem. Maybe get us a level? Oh. If only if I had a potion left, I could heal up to full health almost. Steel Wing. Oh. And it's faster this time. Speed tie. Steel Wing tie. Alright, get us up there, get us up there. Okay, not quite. Bug catcher Benny. Just evolving isn't enough. What about Pinsir, though? Okay, there she is. Last one. Bug Pokemon are cool and tough. I actually very much agree. I'll prove it to you. I love bug Pokemon, especially like early Gen and Gen 2 Pokemon. I think Pinsir, Heracross, Scyther, and Scizor. Fortress, I think that they're all really cool. Shuckle's one of my absolute favorites. And I even liked bug Pokemon later on too. Like, and I don't want to sound like I just love Gen 1 and Gen 2. I'm not that kind of guy. Believe me, bro, that's not me. But no, I definitely enjoy the later generations almost as much. Like, I like X and Y a lot, but, and I know that's kind of, like, just like, well, of course you like X and Y, it's so nostalgic for Gen 1, there's so many things that happen that really catered to Gen 1 players, and it's like, yeah, I get that, but that's a part of the reason why I do like it. I mean, I started off when I played when I was younger, but I mean, I love Gen 5, Gen 4 is okay, Gen 3 is probably one of my absolute favorites. Okay, you need to stop with that Fury attack. I love all the generations. Maybe one day I'll do a ranking video. That should be a one-hit KO. Of the generations that... That's Hooters down. No. Oh, no. A counter? Really? I got by a counter? Shoot. Well, that's not good. Beedrill. Wow, Rock Hudson's really gonna be on an island here now. Dang it, Hooters, no! Well, I really just didn't see counter coming. And we should have, I feel like a fly should have taken it out, so... Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, we'll go back to the Pokemon Center. This does free up a spot for us to add Wooper to our team. Or, Alexi. Wow. I can't believe I just got countered. That effectively, too. Oop. And I just gave him the Sharp Beak, too. Oops, no, we'll take that. Dang. That'll make for a good thumbnail. With, be able to put, Hooters in the thumbnail. I'm really disappointed. He was the Pokemon that could. Oh, Hooters, you and your gigantic eyebrows. You're a great Noctowl. I'd never used a Noctowl this long before. Terrible nickname. Okay, well, let's see what we can use. We got Spooky Time, we got Alexi, Mel the Ditto, Kingsbury the Clefairy, Barb, Lucky, 55, Yas Queen, Bila, Cheezers, and Domino. So I'm thinking I mean, we already have a lot of poison types, so not Bila, not Yes, but I would love to have Yas. We do need a flyer to kind of, so maybe 55. Lucky, Barb, Kingsbury, Alexi. We need a flyer, and so I'm thinking just Alexi's just gonna be perfect for us. And then maybe we'll just have to use like 55 as our flyer. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in between episodes. Alright. Well, to say that I was at all comfortable challenging Bugsy would be an absolute fib. But it's time. I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on bug Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. This is going to be a little stressful. 6 Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Butterfree. That shouldn't be too hard at all. Maybe he's got a Shuckle. I'd say Shuckle Drill. Oops. Oh, whoops. How embarrassing. So, okay, that's a little fast. But level 46, that's okay. My leftovers should take care of that. But I'm thinking Shuckle, Beedrill, Pinsir, Heracross, Scyther, Fortress. 5 of those 6 that I just listed will probably be his remaining Pokemon. Scizor. Okay. This is going to come down very much to landing a Fire Blast. And he went for Agility, which is good, because I'm worried about like a Metal Claw, which that might only be Gen 3, so... Okay, this should do pack quite the punch, so let's see what happens. Yes! 4 times weakness. Let's go, Rock Hudson, the MVP of this Nuzlocke. Heracross. You know who'd be great for Heracross? Too soon. Mojito, you're gonna have to do now. So fighting type moves and bug type moves, I'm not very worried from this Heracross. And if it has counter, I think poison. Ooh, we have Psybeam. Of course. Should I put it to sleep first? Let's see what a Psybeam does. And I'm faster because it's probably gonna use counter. Okay. Fury Cutter. Nothing. Perfect. So we should be able to hit it with maybe 2 more Psybeams. Yeah, 1 more Psybeam, as long as he doesn't heal up, should be enough. And what are we at? We're at 10:03. Yeah, probably going to be the end of this episode after this fight. We'll save the Elix Forest and potential bug catching contest for next episode. I think it's like 9 o'clock at night, so I think I only have to wait like 2 more hours. It was 9 o'clock when I started, so... Sudowoodo. That was unexpected. But I think I only have to wait a couple more hours, but that's actually kind of cool. Wait, no, is it? Sudowoodo is not really even close to Bugsy. It would have been cool if this was one of the Pokemon, like if he had a Slowbro or something. But yeah, so I could probably wait a couple hours, do the next episode, and then maybe on the very next episode, maybe if I record 3 episodes today, something like that, we could go ahead and take care of the bug catching contest, but I'm not sure. Definitely tomorrow, though, when I get off work. Oh, I was hoping that he was going to use a max potion so that I could get all the health back. Lucky that wasn't a speed tie. Alright, Sudowoodo, one of my favorite Pokemon. I mean, it's hard for me to dislike any Pokemon, but I do like Sudowoodo in the new games just because he stands so still. It's like that Drax meme from the MCU. Alright. So far, Bugsy hasn't been the absolute worst. Three times. Earthquake. That should take it out. took it out like it was nothing. And the last Pokemon I'm gonna guess is... Oh, I was gonna say Fortress, but Pinsir makes more sense. You know, actually, maybe this wasn't the best idea. I think we're doing the exact opposite of what we wanted to do. Let's use a Fire Blast just in case counter submission. Submission, defense, high defense, high defense, high defense, high defense. Very high defense. Wow. Okay, and the Fire Blast hit. I still might want to switch out into like Mojito. Yeah. That would have been nice to get a burn. Let's switch to Mojito. Just sponge up that submission. And then we can hit it with Sludge Bomb? Pinsir's not very fast, or it's going for some stuff. Okay. We got rid of it. Yeah, we didn't really have a great strategy for that Pinsir. With, I know the fact that Guillotine was on the table, perhaps, so... Whoa! Amazing! You're an expert! On Pokemon! My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge. Matlock received the Hive badge. Very cool. That's a neat badge. Here, I also want you to have this. Matlock received TM49. Berry Cutter. If you don't miss, it gets stronger every turn. The longer your battle goes, the better it gets. Isn't that great? I discovered it. Well, isn't that great? Here, hold on. Okay, he's just gonna move. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and leave the gym first so we can get that taken care of. But that is probably going to be it for this episode. I know we're going on like 40 minutes at least. Probably closer to 50, maybe almost an hour. Hello, this is the official Pokemon League office. Congratulations on completing another gym challenge. We've updated your account to reflect your new gym badge. You currently have 10 badges. Trainer tips. The game corners have a variety of different prizes. Shop both Celadon and Goldenrod to pick a prize that best suits you. Thank you and have a good day. So, that's it, folks. Unfortunately, we lost Hooters in this episode. And I couldn't be much more broken up about it. But we did get our Hive badge, and you know what? It just makes room for a new addition on the team. So, I am upset, but everything's going to be okay. Because we'll be back next time, and I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you feel like you want to, just leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. If I'm doing good, if I suck, whatever. Doesn't really matter, because you know what? If you tell me I'm bad, I'll just get better. So, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to continue recording after this. So, you'll see me in a few days probably, but for me, it's just going to be a couple minutes. So, thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.